lucky enough to catch a word backstage with Tim and Joe. How do you think it went, lads?
Well, it's good. It's a good crowd tonight, and launching the EP, it's always good, you know.
I'll tell you what, you got the place rocking.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll tell you what, and as a frontman, Tim, you haven't lost it. After all these years, that was absolutely amazing, mate.
Who am I? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about you, mate. It was
me.
It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Proper, yeah.
I
Let it go, didn't it? You know what I mean? Sounds of Salford, yeah, we're not Salford City Radio. Always say, if Zach Peter's listening, get me EP back.
The sound, sound of sirens.
I heard you, mate.
Okay. No, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, no, you was when, you know, especially with the, what was it track, This Is Earth, This Is Ireland.
This Island Earth, that's the title track, yeah.
So
it's a new EP, it's four new tracks, This Island Earth. If you're there, slow on.
Well, what I'll do, I'll download it, but I'm going to play the gig live, I'm going to play the live, you know, at the Tiger Lounge. I'm going to play that first, yeah. That's what I'll do.
Alright, yeah.
Nice one. And then I'll sort the tracks out when I get home.
Yeah.
I'll play them. Do you know what I mean? Let's play it live.
You recorded the gig, did you?
Yeah, of course we recorded the gig. Yeah.
So you're going to play it live?
I'm going to play it live. I'm going to try and get it out there tonight.
It'll be an interesting sound. Yeah.
It will be an interesting sound, yeah, because...
The trouble on sound, we couldn't hear that much, so it's kind of like, you can't always tell what's going out, you know.
Well, I've seen the sound engineer change the mic 3 times.
Yeah, no, it's one of them, isn't it?
And like, luckily enough, Tim just carried on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's true professional, right?
Yeah.
I think they were having a problem with the equipment tonight.
Yeah,
I don't think necessarily it was the engineer's fault, you know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, but you still got that passion. You really still have got that passion, you know what I mean?
Every time we play, we give it 100%. We just love it, you know. Yeah.
And Ellie was right on keyboards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was great. Stuff. I really enjoyed the gig tonight. I'm glad it was freezing cold outside. And I could have stayed at home and watched the Fix Factor, but I didn't. I'm glad I come out. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Got to support the local bands like the Things.
Well, really.
Things are the boys.
Well, we're dead just that you and Coley have come down here anyway, so it's great.
Well, you know we're big fans of yours anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks for all the support. Yeah,
you'll always get our support, you know that.
Nice one,
you know what I mean?
It's a good venue, this place.
It's a good venue, yeah.
You know George Best used to own this place.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's one of the best things around.
Oscars,
it's one of his,
Oscars?
Yeah.
That was it, George Best.
Yeah, it was his club. Right. And it's always been a good venue. It's a dead good place for it to be, and
it's good music
a good vibe because
as well, isn't it?
You know they've always had this policy that they don't really charge to get in.
Yeah.
So you get quality bands playing because it works and they get a good audience.
Well, we're hoping to do another gig soon, but we've got a bigger place now, so we're hoping you're going to come on our gig next.
All right, well, let us know where it is.
Yeah, but like, because that passion there has got to be transferred to the people of Salford.
Yeah.
It's all right taking it to town, lads, but you're the Salford band, you know what I mean? And I can't for the life of me understand why, when you were supporting the Buzzcocks, you never got a record deal. You are the most underrated band that's Manchester's ever produced.
Yeah. Well, things were happening at the time. Buzzcocks were nearly splitting and all that, and it's kind of like all the dynamics. We nearly got it. You know, we were nearly on Dindis. You know where Martha and the Muffins, Echo Beach, and that come out.
Apparently they took on orchestral manoeuvres instead of us.
Instead of you, yeah. Well, they made a mistake as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Where are they now, eh?
Where are they now? But then again, the Stone Roses nicked your sound as well. I think you was the original Stone Roses. You was 10 years before them, and I've said that before.
We were playing this a long time ago, and then it's evolved, and then but people think you're kind of copying bands that came later.
They wasn't. They was copying you, weren't they? And that's the mad thing. Do you know what I mean? That really is to me, and hopefully you will get the call.
Right.
Because you deserve it, lads.
Well, I hope you like the new EP. Anyway, 4 brand new tracks. So. Yeah, it's getting good reviews, so
we'll get good reviews. I'll give it a good review as well on the Sounds of Salford when I get home, mate.
Nice one.
Proper enjoyed it, you know me. You know me, I'm a fan of your music.
I know. Appreciate that, yeah.
Anyway, thanks very much, lads. Thanks, Joe, and thanks, Tim.
Thanks for coming, Simon. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, it's always great to see you, Tim. And I'll tell you what, that was a cracking performance on stage tonight.
Thank you very much.
If you've never seen the Things, it's worth going to see them just to see how passionate they are about music, and to me it's been the highlight of my night this tonight.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith. Keep the faith.